Hello, we are presenting SafetyforHer, a secure anonymous reporting platform designed to protect victims of online abuse. Every day, thousands of women and girls face online harassment, image abuse, stalking, and threats. When they try to report it, the system fails them. So, why the current system fails victims? First of all, identity exposure. Reporting requires your real name, the abuser may find out. Second, evidence destroyed. Screenshot can be deleted, files can be tampered with. Third, institutional leaks. Who guarantees the NGO won't mishandle your case? Fourth, no accountability. Who did what with your case? You will never know. Fifth, retaliation. The act of reporting puts victim at even more risk. So, the problem is not that there's no way to report. The problem is there's no safe, controlled, and accountable way to manage the entire process from start to finish. That's why we built SafetyforHer, a blockchain-powered platform that makes reporting safe, anonymous, and accountable. Now, let's see how SafetyforHer works in a real scenario. We will walk through the journey of a victim reporting an incident and how it is securely handled across the system. So to create a victim account, no email or phone number is needed. I just put a random name and some password. Then we can sign in with that account. So this is our dashboard. Let's create a report. So let's get uh, let's put some description, and you can attach multiple evidence like screenshots, videos, audios, etc. Let's select a screenshot, and now hit the submit report button. Here the victim submits a report with a description and uploads some evidence. The file is securely stored using IPFS and its reference is recorded on the blockchain. Here the victim gets a report ID and a private token. This will be needed to track his cases later. So I will just copy them somewhere else. Okay. Now let's track our cases. So this was previously submitted report. Just pasting my new report IDs. Should be so I can remember on this, select the remember on this device button so that next time I don't have to paste them again. I'm not selecting it now. Track cases. Uh, Report created. Yes, this was created a few seconds earlier. We can see that. So the victim can check their case status anytime using only this private token. Nobody else can access this. Now let's sign out, and again now we are gonna sign in with our sample NGO case handler account. This is just for demo purpose. Sign in. It's dashboard. Here NGO handler can see all the reports submitted by the victims. So here currently there are 4 reports. I think this was the report that I submitted right now. Threats. Yep. So NGO handler can also see the description and also the evidence here. The NGO case handler can assign these reports and update the status, where every action they take is logged on the blockchain permanently. So we can click the update status, submitted. I can select this under review. No, not needed right now. Let's save. It's saving. Yep. And the status is now under review. Um, we okay. So currently we demonstrate 2 transactions in our blockchain. We can take a look at them. So this was the report that was created by the victims. Victims are our organization 1, and the second transaction was the NGO make the report status, changes the report status, and this was the transaction of that. Now let's again go to our React app. So when a case needs escalation, the NGO can refer it to the legal authorities. The authority accepts or rejects the on-chain, creating an accountable, auditable chain of custody. So let's update the status. So when the NGO update the status to referred, he can also put some notes. So, and then save. So only after we update the status we referred, the authority, the legal authority can see these reports. So let's now sign out and sign in as a legal authority. This is also a sample account. Sign in. So you can also see the reports, but only the referred one you can access. So here we can access the current report that was referred by the NGO. So you can also check the description and the evidence. You can also update the status like evidence requested. So if so, another important thing is every single action, who viewed it, who updated it, when it was referred, all permanently stored on the blockchain. This is the accountability layer that traditional systems completely lack. Here we can see when the report was created, then it was the status was updated by the organization 2, which is the NG organization, and then it was again updated by the organization too, and it was updated to referred by the NGO. So where, mm, yes, let's update the status, evidence requested, and then sign out and sign in. So if we try to track case, like I have to put it here, the report ID, track case. Let's track the case. Status updated, so the victim can see that more evidence was requested by the authority. So later the victim may upload more evidence. So this was the live demonstration of our project. Now, under the hood, SafetyforHer runs on a 3-organization Hyperledger Fabric network. Each organization has its own peer certificate authority and database, ensuring decentralization and trust. As you can see, multiple containers here are running in Docker. They are authenticated using digital certificate. These containers represent the full blockchain infrastructure. We use Fabric CA to issue cryptographic identities, so users don't just log in with passwords. They are authenticated using digital certificates. This ensures secure and verifiable access control across organization. We use CouchDB as the state database for rich queries. All evidence files are stored off-chain using IPFS by Pinata, which is an IPFS service order service provider. Only the file hash and CID are stored on the blockchain. This ensures files are tamper-proof while keeping the blockchain lightweight. And lastly, all the business logic is implemented as smart contracts. So SafetyforHer doesn't just provide a way to report, it provides a way to report safely, to preserve evidence that can be tampered with, and to hold every person in the process accountable without ever revealing who the victim is. This is what blockchain was built for, not just financial transactions, but trust in system where trust has been broken. Thank you so much for your time.